Good day to you all, and welcome to another Elden Ring stream for Monday. I am your host, Banana Tom. If you've been here before, you know what this is all about, and if you don't, here's the quick backstory. We started a character about... this is the 16th episode, so 15 episodes ago. And we started off as a mage, and we've slowly progressed into a faith strength build. It's probably more towards the faith side of things than it is strength, but we're slowly building our strength up to match that out. As it stands, we've done a fair few bits. We've defeated the Elden Lord Godric, the Elden Lord Radahn, the Elden Lord... I can't remember the one at Lucaria Academy. I can't remember her name. It's completely gone out of my head for some reason. But that's not a problem. The next thing on the list is we are going to, because we defeated Radahn last time, we're going to go start Rogier's questline, or Rogier. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it because there's no D in there, so it's not quite Roger. Roger wins! For any Tekken fans. And we will be then progressing to speak to him, get his questline up and running, and eventually that leads into Ranni's questline as well. So we'll see what happens about all of this. Presumably everything's going to go smoothly because the last few streams have done, but my internet provider has been doing some work on their lines apparently, and it has caused a couple of issues. You may have quickly seen Naboo in the background. Nabulio, you want to come say hello? Come on. You come say hello to everyone before we start. Hello, Mia. How are you doing? Hello, Worfy. Say hi to everyone, Naboo. Look, they're there. Yep, you've seen them. So Naboo will make appearances in the background every now and again, so I hope you all enjoy his time on stream. And anytime he wants attention, of course. Which, he's a beagle. He always wants attention. Mia says hello. You're just going to lend my arm instead. Oh, and my nose. Thank you. Okie dokie. Off you go. Go. Good boy. Straight into a cave bed. Okie dokie, well, we shall get this thing started, but not before I just drop a link in here for... Oh, I won't do Mia's proper link, I'll do the SO one at Mia. Let's get that in there, and just because I don't know if I've got it linked in here, I think I do. Let's find out. I'll put my headphones on. Oh!
Oh no, you can stay there.
It's the crazy game again. Such a strange game.
Big no.
And we also have one of our moderators, Worfy, in the chat. Let me drop in a Worfy. I also need to drop in Mia so you can find her YouTube channel as well. Get that in there. Lord Firestorm! How are you doing, sir? Good to have you here. How is your playthrough of Elden Ring going so far? Excuse me while I eat a gummy bear. Look at a little tiny bear. It's a bear! Oh. Okay, let's continue. Now, just to start the stream up, I've got us straight to where we need to be. We're in the Black Knife Catacombs. Ooh, Tangy. And we're about to kick ass and take names. The fire is down to slow ember. Not Firestorm anymore, just Fire Smolder. Finally got through the Royal Palace place, actually about to start the same quest as you. Ah! Interesting. Since we're going to be messing around in here... There's something I should probably do. Oh no, it doesn't matter. If I rest here... Horn. Right, so first of things first, I'm going to swap... That's at 14, that's at 13. I'll swap this one out. Let's stick that on. Because that gives me the ability to do that. Thank you. How about switching screens? No! Right. We've swapped our things. We've got Sacred Blade on our secondary weapon, because that means we can kill the skeletons in one go. No need to wait for them to respawn and then pick them back up. For anyone that's wondering, once you've got your weapon imbued with Holy, it will do that. Swap it over so I'm single power. Did that not save? It did the wrong one. Pro Screamer... Screamer? Pro Screamer skills! Ah! I don't know. I felt like it should happen. I just need to check something. So that's 14, that's 13. So I definitely equipped it on the wrong one. Ashes of War. 13 is the one that wants that. And the 14 wants this one. Perfecto! Don't think we need to alter any garments for any particular reason. Very well, we will continue our journey. And smush the bastards. So as you'll notice, hit. They don't usually get back up. Let's test this theory again. It might just be because I used the beam on him. Dominating! See you later, potato! We will use the stone sword keys. Thank you very much. I never trust these hallways. As you can see, one hit and they're done. No need to mess around waiting for it to get back up and then doing it again. Smash the chair! Smash the chair! Maybe I sat on a testicle, you don't know. Oh, we're good. Nope. Take care of these first. Wait for that to drop. No messing about, let's take them down. Oh! Damn it, I missed. Give me a lift, please. Potato! Smushed like a potato! Hey, Nella. How's it going, my dude? Ah! I'm gonna fuck you up. I will need to hit him again, but that's not a problem. How many times do you need smushing? Thank you very much, Nella. Very much appreciated. I don't know if any of you were able to catch the Banana Suit stream the other day. We ended up doing a Banana Suit stream because we got 89 gifted subs in one stream. Fucking ridiculous. People spent way too much money and they got told off, and that made them sub more. So I'm not telling them off anymore. Nell. Oh, no, I saw it, Nell. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Doing the wrong one. I'm too used to the Twitch shoutouts. I caught the very, very end. Yeah, so that was on the Thursday stream, my Sniper Elite stream, where we played about 5 minutes of Sniper Elite. And then, because of that, I picked up an arrow in the arse, apparently. Yeah, I picked up Jedi Survivor, and we did a live stream of that on the Friday. Which I did in the banana suit. Just as a thank you to everyone, because that was really over the top. Ooh. I might be on Twitch soon, just exploring the possibilities. Ooh. Nella coming to Twitch, possibly. Well, that was an easy fight. We fucked him up. I'm surprised that went quite so easy, considering I had the wrong weapon equipped. Don't ask me why I'm breaking all of the pews. I don't know, and I don't want to know. Also, one slight change for this week. I've had a request put in that we do a photo mode stream for Hellblade. So on Wednesday, instead of Warhammer Wednesday, we are going to have a photo mode. And it'll be just some playing of Hellblade. I'll start up from scratch. Are you pewist? I am pewist. Thank you very much. We're not bothered about pews, but pews. Nope. Sorry, not today. Might as well heal before we drop down. Whee! Something's gonna get me. Made it to the path of the Haligtree and died twice to an octopus. Lost 200k. Ooh, damn. That's painful. I actually completed my first playthrough on... The fuck's this shit then? Some shit that you can't play apparently. Welcome, Jimmo. How's it going, bud? You should know Elden Ring by now. You've caught enough streams. So this is Jimmo, aka Adam, aka Creed Sniper. This is one of my IRL friends. I use the term friends loosely. Okay, he was playing Rocket League. But that's definitely no Rocket League. I'm very happily playing Elden Ring in no hurry to finish. Ah yes, the smooth sultry sounds of repeated deaths. Perfect drive home ASMR. Hey VT, what's up? Hey Aries, how are you doing today, sir? I am not too bad at all. What am I trying to put in here? I'm trying to give Ares a shout out. Let's hit that button and get a clip from Ares.
Oh, no problem.
What?
Give me your blood.
Tasty. He's lapping up all of the bloodness. Yeah, not too bad. Usual strange sleeping pattern, but outside of that, all good. Let's kill some crabs. Bye bye, big crab. Followed everyone because I'm a needy bitch. Do I really need to kill all of these? So I currently have Tom playing Elden Ring in the middle of the screen and Dom's Roundtable playing Elden Ring on the left. So on the right screen, you need to play Elden Ring. Everyone be playing the Elden Ring. You know how far I got in Elden Ring? Not turning on the game. You missed! That's my guess. You didn't turn the game on. Because you didn't buy it. I'm scared, but thank you, Worthy. Still sleeping like the dead? Almost not. You know how far I got an Elden Ring. I'm scared, but thank you, Worthy. Itch. If I play as well, I'll die because I'll be listening to you both. The tutorial, but I got dead, and then I was like, absolutely fuck this. Just can't play a hard game, can you? Nope. Honestly, it's really not that hard once you get the hang of it. It's just learning how to play, basically. Once you nail that, you're all golden. Hit that goal within hours of the cutoff time, so guess who's attempting that? It's godforsaken game. I had zero clue what to do, where to go, etc. Welcome to Souls games. Dang, called up. It's like overkill for a crab, really, isn't it? Did I pull this switch? I'm presuming I did. I appreciate your optimism. I mean, I'm not into the Dark Souls games and stuff like that. I never got the... They're just too linear for me, whereas this being an open world means if something's too difficult, you just go the other way. There, Skyrim all the way, and Fable 2. I mean, you can't say no to Skyrim, but there comes a point when it's aged too much. I know that's going to infuriate so many people. I'm actually really curious about a mod I've seen for Skyrim. It's an Infinity Gauntlet story. Well, when you want to step up to the big game, stick Elden Ring back on and give it a proper shot. Right, first things first. Like that. Go and stick an egg up your nose. Blessings! Get off me! I don't know what that bullshit were about. That's them dealt with. I only got one hit on him. In or out of the shell. I think that's everything. One thing I do need to do, preferably in, so it cuts his nostrils and trims those nasty hairs. Oh dear. It's a Star Kitty! Hey Star Kitty! Let's do a shout out for Stormy, seeing as you are here. I missed my at. Stormy D SSG. That should work. It's like he has two.
He's like my
bug
perfect
brushes
kind
up
of
there.
weird. I really like him. I feel like he's the kind of
It's a
person
D&D
that would
clip.
have water, it's okay to pee on the tree. And that feels very important to me for some reason.
You have to pee on the tree. The image of Tom snorting a snotty egg up one nose is gonna haunt me. Okay. Oh! We have a new emote, by the way. Where's my emotes? We have a Radon. We've got two new emotes. We have Radon, but also we have my first animated. It looks like the animated one got approved. Do you think, animated? Neon banana pulses! Took long enough. We're just waiting for Ranni now, but I had to re-upload Ranni because I made an update to it. So that might be a little bit longer yet. Outside of that, that's everything in here. Allow me to remove this. Let's remove these so I know I'm not doing anything daft. And let us go and see Roger. Roger! Hey dude, I'm off, mister. Good luck with your Skyrim ripoff. It's really not a Skyrim ripoff. It's so much more. But if that's what makes you feel better, you keep saying it like that. That sounds like a toy. What, a Skyrim ripoff?
Always good to see you safe. So,
Jim out.
what do you need?
Stay safe.
I will send you to Jesus.
You wish.
This is a
Black knife print.
I can scarcely believe you managed to get your hands on this. You recall our conversation about
Neon
the knife?
banana
Knives,
pulse.
yes? They say the assassins who carried out the deed were scions of the Eternal City.
Oh, it's a neon banana and it pulses.
Entirely of women.
That's a
arrayed
pulse,
in armor
apparently.
Of silver under cloaks which fooled the eye. The knives they wielded, though, were imparted with the power of the
See you
Ring of
later,
Death,
Jimmo.
whose sinister run.
Remember, you want to see
Please,
these
I
fans.
beg of you, lend me the knife print for a time. I'd love nothing more than to tease out its secrets. Though
Teasing out
only a
its
fragment,
secrets.
A very specific ritual had to be performed to
Oh,
impart the
there
power
we
of the
go.
Rune of
That's a
Death.
good old stretch.
Traces of the one who performed the
Ugh.
rite are sure to remain in the imprint. Half my body has been suffused with death. I'm certain it will help me see.
Ooh, handed over the knife print. Learn skills, let's leave. Now we don't actually need to leave. Also, I've only just found out that if you jump over this wall, there's a boss down there. I literally never knew that, but I've also, for some reason, never jumped down. And I've no idea why I've never jumped down. But I don't know what it changes in the story, so I'm gonna wait for Roger to... Well, for something to happen to Roger. He might disappear, he might walk away, he might stay there. I don't know. I'm not spoiling anything. Yes, a summons. I'm trying to remember what I needed. I mean, we always want more in strength because I'm building to something, but... Was there something in particular I was trying to get? Memorize spell. I can use that now. Black Flame throws a ball of raging black fire. Thops. Rancor Call. I don't know. Damn it. Litany of Proper Death. Oh, I think we'll go with that. Streamlabs dropping all the messages at once. They're all on different timers, so I don't know why it suddenly did that. We've got the Black Flame Blade. We've got the Blood Flame Blade. Black Flame Blade? Blood Flame Blade. Black Flame Blade? Blood Flame Blade. Enough of that. Otherwise I will be here all day. Let's have a quick look at weaponry. Ooh, I can't actually use that. I am surprised. Weathered Sword. See, I need dexterity at 22 to be able to use that thing. Which, as much as I want to use the Godslayer's Greatsword, I'm not in a rush. Eddie Hellis. Excuse me. Wow, there's actually a lot that I've got on me that we can't use anymore. What is my current dexterity? Anybody know? What is my dexterity? I don't know. Don't need the axe. I do kind of want to use the brick hammer because I've never used it. But also I want to use this big lad. Because nothing seems more fun than using the giant crusher. I think all in all, we're pretty good for that. The Knight's Greatsword. Uchigatana wins. Dexterity at 14. Jesus, our dex is low. That's just intelligence, so that's not a problem. Dex of 22 is going to be a very long time before I get anywhere near that. $14 I'll keep hold of for now because it's not that much. Just sent you a picture in Messenger. My Elden Ring desk. Kuchi Katana. Uchi, not Kuchi. Let's have a look at what she sends. Yes! And now die a lot because you don't know which one is your game that you're listening to. Oh, that'd be chaos listening to that. 3 different Elden Ring things all at once. Wondrous Physic. Let's have a quick check at you. Holy Faith. Causes concoction to explode in mixed physic. Nah. I'm okay, bro. Thanks. Right. In which case... I don't think we've spoken to this git for ages.
Journey to the capital, Len.
The Two Fingers will deny.
You may be our best hope. Find your way. I understand you've been speaking to Neffeli. She's my
Neffeli.
daughter.
Ah.
I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace. Though a mere axe-wielding barbarian, her youthful credulity suited my purposes. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate to employ her. Should her services benefit you, despite her looks, she is more than capable in the press of battle.
Godric's gone. Radahn's gone. So we've got... Oh, Renala's gone. We just have Rykard and Morgott out of that list.
It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again, warrior.
You know, I don't know how to start her quest.
It's about time I headed off.
Give me a second, I
I'll see
want to
you
look
again,
that
warrior.
up because I've never
Should
done
face
it
David.
and I don't want to miss it. Neffex questline. Yep, that'll do. Well, outside the round table hold, she can be attacked and drops the Stormhawk axe when defeated. Her adopted father, Her real father might be Godfrey, first Elden Lord. Damn! After defeating Godric the Grafted, exhausting initial dialogue, you can find her outside there. After exhausting her dialogue, you can find her under the stone bridge leading up to the village of the Albanax. After defeating the Omen Killer, Neffeli will return to the round table hold, crouching near the bottom of the stairs next to the blacksmith. If the player speaks to Melena at the Forge of Giants, her Sight of Grace, triggering the cutscene before finishing Neffeli's dialogue and defeating the Omen Killer at the village of the Almanacs, then she will disappear for good. Her Stormhawk axes drop at the village and the quest line ends. Avoid this failure, defeat Omen Killer, and finish her dialogue before going to the Forge of the Giants. Okay, so that's not a problem. What we are looking for... I've just got a video that showed me thingy Hogwarts. I still haven't finished that. I played it for a bit just as a time gap, and then I just went, nah, let's put that to one side. It's okay, but it's not that great. Heavily guarded Stormvale Courtyard. Yep, exhaust that. Optional before you go through the door. Summon her, regardless of playing offline, summon sign. After defeating, she's out there. She won't move here if you didn't talk to after all yet. Talk to him, reload the Grace site, she will appear. Must rest, then she'll reward you. You must also rest at the Godric the Grafted site of Grace for her to appear in the hold. She'll reward you with the Arsenal Charm. Oh. That's why I've never got that then, because I've never actually summoned her. Finish her quest above or skip it, either way this quest will be doable. This is Severus. I don't want to read this too much. Yeah, it's okay. It's a gap filler for me, Mia. I enjoyed playing it, but it just ends up very repetitive. But that's from someone who really doesn't like anything Harry Potter. Speak to him right there. Where's the potion? I'll tell you to get the potion to Dung Eater. That's fine. The Stormhawk King found in the Chapel of Anticipation can be given to Neffeli in the Round Table, provided she did not take the potion. Rodrigo's questline must be progressed to the point where she can upgrade Spirit Ashes before you can give Neffeli the Stormhawk King Ashes. So we don't need to do anything until Severus. That's fine. We're safe for now then. I'll minimise that for now and we can carry on with what we're supposed to be doing.
It's about time I'll see you again.
Okay, bye bye. Do we have any bells to offer? Nothing there that I'm too bothered about. Patches. parrying dagger. Fantastico. Margaret! Margaret! Excuse me. Thops, D's, Bernal. Is there anything else that I need to keep an eye on? What do these ones do? They're only +2s. Up to +12. Yeah, we're fine at that for now. Okay. Here I come to wreck your day! Ooh. Just a thought. Not you. Do we have anything for these to do? I don't want any of her stuff.
Queen Marika is a god in truth. But after the Elden Rings shatter grim punishment for shattering the Order, the fingers speak. Marika
Definitely didn't speak, they just moved.
A heavy sentence. But even in shackles, she remains a god and the vision's vessel.
I've always wondered why the
Confer
fingers
great
are
rules
rotting.
to become Elden Lord and join Queen Marika as her consort. The fingers now you.
I may go. May? Whee! I am Lord of the Table. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. So, if I do that, we can go speak to Roger again. Roger! Again, a Tekken reference was the
I was
noise.
hoping to see you. My examination is complete. Now I have a fairly good idea who performed the rite upon the blade. The person who orchestrated the Night of the Black Knives. Lunar Princess Ranni. One of the children born to King Consort Radigan and his first wife, Renala. Demigod and sister to General Radahn and Praetor Rykard. Hers was the name I discovered in the imprint.
Ranni.
You have my thanks. But if I might be so bold,
name is Ranni the
I would like to
Witch.
ask something more of you. If Ranni truly is the one who plotted that fateful night, then she should bear the curse mark of destined death somewhere upon her flesh. I would like you to procure it for me. And then all will be laid bare. I will have the answers I have sought for so long.
Cool beans. There's my counter.
I have some idea of Ranni. There's a manor to the north of the Academy of Rhea Lucaria. It is the familial home of the Carian royals, from whom
For the record,
Ranni
we already
descends.
know where this
There's
is.
been talk Ranni's whereabouts, but I suspect. I'm afraid there's something I must. Do you know of those who live in death? The very notion of life in death defies the Golden Order. By Dee's account, these defiled fiends must be expunged. But truth be told, I seek the curse mark to save them. You may find this peculiar, but I discovered something in my examination of the Night of the Black Knives. These souls have committed no offense. They have every right to life, only they happen to touch upon a flaw in the Order.
Will you be getting the Quidditch game here? Seeing as it's been announced now. Right, smashing. Let us go and see Ranni the Witch. I'm going to have a sweetie. Because what's a stream without sweeties? I wonder if they're going to try and make Quidditch an esport. I can potentially see it coming. Hello, Ranni.
Oh, again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Renna when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation. I see. Quite the sleuth, aren't we? Indeed, I am the witch, Ranni. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying black knives through fearsome rite. I did it all. But sadly for thee, the curse mark thou seekest is not to be found here. I have slain the body I was born into and cast it away. And it is upon that flesh the curse mark is carved. And why should I reveal that to thee? I performed the act not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed. But all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot. The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone. The curse mark now.
Oh, really? I have a feeling. I got a feeling. Oh, actually, we need to head back to Roger. Tell him that, and then we can head back. There's a lot of jumping around in this.
Always good to sew. I see. When Ranni shed her flesh, she shed the curse mark too. You know, not
Yes,
everyone would
indeedy.
trust such a tale. But if she in her current form is nothing more than the living doll you profess, then perhaps it's true after all. Forgive the bluntness of the notion, but how would you like to become one of Ranni's vassals? Only in order to get what we want, of course. The location of the body which bore the curse mark, which right now I haven't the faintest. And the best way to find out is for you to enter her service and take a poke around on the sly. I know you've got what it takes. Not only are you a superb fighter, but people want to trust you. I've seen it.
Me with these giant rusty maces.
Can you become Ranni's vassal while in her service and determine the location of her? I realize that I'm asking you to put, but I know you've got what it takes.
Yes, yes, yes. Right. Now we head back to Ranni. Finally, I've suddenly decided that there's something we can do to help her. Do. Ah! Nearly. Very nearly fell through. Lift coming in. Beep, beep, beep. Alley up. Okay, marching on. We shall see what awaits us. Ranni!
The curse mark thou see now. Oh, is that so? Thou wouldst render me aid. Is that thy proposal? Affording thyself opportunity to grope about for the curse mark's location, no doubt.
Yes?
Very well. There's nothing wrong with a well-laid scheme. What's more, if my past and past wounds beckon to thee, I am curious enough to see what thy destiny portends. I'll allow it. Enter my service, and good hunting to thee. Good. Art thou aware of the star that struck Limgrave?
Yes.
Go there to find the city's hidden treasure.
Okie dokie. Is there anything else?
Ah, yes. E.g., my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerer's arts, can be found below. Like thee, they are in my service. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same. Ah, yes, like thee, heed.
We're good. We don't need any more from you, Ranni. Don't worry about that. So, my first completion in this game, yeah, I picked Ranni ending. Because why wouldn't you? Ranni's cool. Whee! Smash! Hey, Iggy.
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Ranni has explained everything.
Lady
You've
Ranni.
defeated General Radahn. A grand reward, justly procured by any measure. Again, a Carian royal family's dedicated blacksmith, and Lady Ranni's war counselor.
Nice
I
axe.
welcome
Club.
one of your caliber. A fellow champion in service of Lady. Let us give all together.
Anything else?
Let us give all together.
That's it? Okay. Let us bounce! Severus. I mean...
I see.
Silvius.
You must be Ranni's new hireling. Yes, I've heard all about you. I am Silvius,
I've heard all
preceptor in the sorcerer's arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you.
He's such a dick.
I resign. Come and pay me should you wish to be. If it were up to me, I wouldn't win. But who am I to stand against the wishes of
He's
my
such
lady?
a dick.
I resign. Come and pay should you. If it were up to but
Yes, shut the frick up. Right. Come, horsey. Why am I stuck? Why can't I go anywhere? Do I have to go back up and talk to her? Boing. Okay. Charging up on the Smush Lane, we meet Smush Valley, where we smush. Turn off Wi-Fi, because I shouldn't have Wi-Fi on my phone while I'm playing live, and I also don't need sound on. Let's make sure all that's turned off, shall we? Back up the stairs we go.
I shall soon enter my slumber, and it will be some time before I wake.
Okay.
This doll's body is not without its hindrances. Still, I have high hopes for thee. I look forward to the good news when I arise. I shall soon, and it will be some time. I have high look.
Cool beans. Cool. Right, now we shall go and see Silvius. Silvius? Silva! Hi-ho, Silva! Away! Oh, I can call him a horse. Haha! Quicker exit. Nope, this way. This way. Yep, that way. Go. Charging. Itchy schnuzzle. Zamir, does that look like a rectangle? It's also crystally and fancy down here. So pay attention to the way that these guys have fallen on the floor. Salvius's puppet, do not touch. Hello there. You look familiar to me. Yes. We march on. Because we need to speak to the wizard himself. Wizard, ass, whatever you want to call him. That tower we can't do anything with just now. So we'll ride down here. Because we'll also kickstart Sylvius's quest line while we're doing this. You're just blue anyway. You are really not an issue to me. I have a sneeze coming.
Well, you took. Did you not realize I was merely being polite?
Polite.
Provincials never cease to I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Neffex. Even you can do that.
I'll accept the task.
Now I shall hand over.
Thank you.
Find Neffex. I expect. I've no time for that. The only thing I will hear. Are we understood? I have enough.
I can't remember if there's something up the top of this tower or not. Why can I never remember if there's something here? Aha! Memory slot! We have another spell slot. Very nice. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Slidey windy, here we go. I can't remember if I've ever explored these. It just seems like a lot of area for there to be not very much here. That's a long way down. Well, I suppose the next thing on our list is to just marry on our way. Any feet for us? Damn it! Running all around, chasing after feet. Trying to get some pictures to sell on eBay. Hello, little squirrel beasts. Woo! I put the brakes on at just the right time there. Something tells me there's something else I should do here. Iltazine! How are you doing, sir? Get rid of those. God, it feels good in video games though. Double jump improves how much I like a game automatically. Yep, have you tried double jump in real life? It's impossible. Hello, OG, OMG, it's a Robo Ninja! How are you both doing together, guys? Let's drop an OMG. Let's give Robo a shout. And let's give Ilt a shout as well. And bingo, bango, bungo. Charge! Ah!
I am a masturbator, you were correct. I ain't gonna deny.
Who hit me? There we go, dealt with. Alright, it's a Monday at work. Shrug. How have you been? Not too bad. It's a bank holiday here, so... Not that that makes a blind bit of difference to me right now, but... It means the rest of England is currently off work. Well, most of it. Bobo's in work currently, so... Almost all of England has had a day off. I gotta deal with that clip. Ooh. Hello there! Frozen armament! I'm gonna smush you! Begin levels of smushment! Whee! Have I ever been down this way? Something's telling me that I haven't. Is there anything worth looting over here? Oh. Pain in the spine is not very fine. Why do I sense there's going to be lots of... Or none at all, apparently. That is a shock. There we go. That tickled somewhat. I'm pretty sure I've never been here. It looks like you're coming up on the last bit of the map. I've still got to clear all this area down here and finish off the... What's it called? Volcano Manor. Then once I've done that, I'll be progressing further from there. But today we are going to be spending some of our time underground. Smashy, smashy. And you. And you. Missed. Fire! Nothing like a good holy projectile to feck up somebody's life. How about you? And you? Ooh, you cheeky git. How do you like me now? That weapon looks straight out of Monster World. What about when you dual wield them? I read it as Monster Hunter World, so my brain clearly knew what you meant straight away. But yeah, it is particularly large, well, oversized. I don't think large quite covers it, does it? Considering this is an area of the map I've never actually been to, even on my completed game one, I'm quite surprised. Hello? Hello? Is there anybody here? Oh. Hello there, wolf person. That's what she said! Hit it! Woo! Hit him again! Hey! Come back here! Haha! I'm sorry, puppy, but you did attack me. Puppies! Sorry about the caps. Lump of flesh. So what was he guarding? Because there's nothing here. Or it seems like there's nothing here. Hey, Stormy. Sorry I'm late. Fell asleep on the couch after lunch. I did drop your link earlier when Star Kitty came in, but let's drop it again. Do the thing. There we go.
Gotta love the kitties. Right. Kitty! Kitty! Here's the kitty. There you go, kitty.
So it begins.
That was perfectly timed, Banana Tom.
Oh, it was me that did it!
Hey, Pink.
That's impressive. So it begins. We have a jail here. Who's in the ever jail? We keep getting these really well-timed clips, Stormy, whenever I shout you out recently. It's been rather good. The one when I shouted you out when Star Kitty came wasn't, it was just a D&D one. But it's every time you're here, it seems to give one where I'm involved. What are you doing? We all know what you look like. I'm not gonna say it, but we all know. All of us. So who's in the ever jail? Yep. Alright, I need to prepare for this. A prayer before we start. Probably shouldn't have cast that so early. Quit breaking my anal beads. Yep. That's completely what I was going with. Woo! Take it! This guy's gonna get neffed over pretty quickly. Woohoo! Absolutely dominated! Meteorite! Go back to your hell-forsaken jail. Oh, you can't, because you're dead. Oh. Ilt, I'm gonna smash some more of your beads. Whee! Whee! Good job they weren't in anything when they fell apart. Oh, not those. Those cost a lot of money and soap. Right, let's explore whatever else is left on this side of the island. So I don't think there's going to be much. But there may be something. I'm doing alright, Stormy. How about you? Ooh. I had no idea we could get this far around. I don't know if we can actually get down, but I didn't know we could get this far around. Lurk, work, work. It's a lurk, work at work. Or is it a work, lurk at work? Or, no, I'm not going to carry on that. I think we found everything that's to be found over here. Slightly distracted from what I'm supposed to be doing, but it's not exactly a problem. We acquired our new spell. Rockin' and sockin'. Smoosh! Smush you! Smush you! Yeah, that's them dealt with. You! All dealt with? Is there anybody else? Eltazine has returned from the Shadow Realm. That was the quickest lurk in history. Rocks in a sock would make a great weapon. Like pool balls in a sock. But I didn't say that. Alright, road round this way. We grabbed that save point. Did we grab that save point? We did. Okay. Next thing on the list. We head to the fort! And this is where one of the stars that crashed hit. Whoop. Not quite that way. Not just yet. Hello? 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 There's a traitor taken care of. Onwards to Nokron! Go on, I'll catch up. Okay then. This is not the correct way, but I'm curious if there's anything down here. Nope, just a waste of my time. I need to go shower, but I'll be back in a bit. No worries, Stormy. Enjoy your shower, and I will catch you later on. Right, down we go. Straight down to there. Across again. And God blimey, we've done it. Next bit. Drop. Nay! You cannot bring your horse through here! What were you thinking? I always feel like these should be chests. Instead of just a random smashable item. Whee! Not one for light landings, is he? But then again, with these two giant maces, I'm not really sure you could land lightly. Let's make a point of not dropping down where there's no floor, shall we? Hello? Is there anybody here? Have you ever felt like this? Where strange things happen when you're going round the twist. Does anybody remember that TV series? Because I'm showing my age now. Here. You know, I still never learned how to get over there. If you could have your horse, just think if you land on one of them. Landing on one of the maces. And I'm dead. It was a good run while it left. Bye. Did I ever figure out how to get up there? Something tells me that I didn't. None of that, thank you very much. Hey! Just do a quick fire then. I can hear you. See, something tells me there should just be a ladder around here, and there isn't. It's like, I can't jump that high. Next. How did you miss so many hits? Hello? Is there any stairs we can use here, please? I would like to get to the top of this building, and I cannot seem to find a way. Hello? Oh well. On our merry way we shall go. Charge shot! Quick shot! Dead shot! I don't need your extra, thank you very much. Double smash! One might even say smashing! Toodaloo! Ooh. Gold runes, me. Not exactly an essential. Where ist the ladder? Ja? Show me the ladder! Do it! Do it now! Anything over here? Some butterflies. Flutter by, butterfly. And you shall know my name is the Elden Lord, as I lay my vengeance upon thee. For calling finger remedy. I nearly screwed up what I was saying. Smithing stone. What else do we have lurking around in the darkness? Broken shit. Geronimo! More golden runes. It's like it wants us to have lots of money. Oh, hello there. Nope, not today, sir. Easy, easy. Is there anything else? Yes. More to smash. I mean, that just looks like liquid, so I'm not gonna drop down there. Ooh. I have an itchy here. And that brings us to a spawn point. Spawn recovered. Oh. Call small meteorites down from the sky. Really not an issue for us. Well, not an issue, but I knew what I meant. Go on, let's go with the Black Flame Blade ball. Just because I'm curious about it. Range isn't exactly great. Haha! I like past threads. I think we are alright for now. I don't like the glowing arrows for one reason. It just makes me think there's something to pick up when there isn't. Is there anything cool we can equip for a bit? Just to mix things up a little bit. The Golden Order Seal. Boosts fundamentalists. Nonsense. Heavy crossbow. Seprus's black key. I don't know. Incantations. They are fun for dragonflies. Damn things. Lots of great bows. And some okay bows. Giggity-giddy-goo. I couldn't resist. I don't have that many arrows, but I'm really not that bothered. Hit him! Hit him again! I'm choosing bog standard longbow, but it's plus 22. Jesus. I think in terms... What was I doing? I was doing some tidying up on my other profile the other day. I just need to get one more spell. And that should be the last of the acquiring different things spells. Trophies. Unlucky! Your day is numbered. We probably need to get some more of our gear upgraded, but we're not doing too bad at the minute. And I think the next level of upgrades is technically in the Giants area, whatever that's called. I don't trust this, so... Larval dare. Smush both of them in one hit. Dominating action. Dominating action. 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 And for my next trick, we do a double smash, followed by another double smash. Ooh. Jukist nonsense. Charge! These guys are not having a good day. Take that, take that. Next on the list, clear out this guy that's just around the corner. Or should be just around the corner. Sorry, buddy. It had to be done. It's the only time you'll get an apology for it. So make the most of it. I think there's a couple more sneaky guys around the back of here. I decided not to go and do anything important as I'm being distracted by stream, so I'm pottering about. I mean, pottering about is part of Elden Ring. It's like a major part of it. So technically, you're doing something important. Oh, also, on one of my saves the other day, the dragon that sits... The great dragon that sits outside Fort Faroth. I've kept him alive for about 30 kills. As much as that makes sense. The people who know, know. Basically, there's a way you can kill him and keep him alive. But it's a good way to farm XP right at the beginning of the game. But yeah, there's loads of people saying it's been fixed. It isn't. Still works. Endlessly. I know what's coming, so I'm going to prepare. Woo! Bad day for the Nox and the Mimic. Have ye heard of a tale about the Nox and the Mimic? They both tried to attack at the same time, and both got taken down with one final swing of a mace. You'd have stood a better chance if you'd have transformed into something. Oh yes, that one. You know what I haven't heard today? Damn it, that just made me want to play the next one as well. I can't help it, I like the actual tune and that side just makes me smile. This time we're here to dominate! So you should be able to cast by me doing this.
But.
But. What the fuck was that? Hey. Hey-oh. Let me try something that's going to be quite amusing. Ooh. Sorry about that. No, why no play? It played for me. Why? Did it not play for you guys? I have had an issue with it doing that for certain people. I'm not too sure why. Yay! What about if I do this one? Banished Knight's Greatsword. Great! It's not that great. It took a few. Ah, okay. Oh. You've got me at the right time there, Warfy. Allow me to go and select something from the pile. What do we think today? Do we think something God of War-y? Do we want a steelbook? Do we want a collectible of sorts? What do you fancy? Do you want a pop cap? I don't know. What do y'all fancy? Anything in particular, Warfy, or just completely random? One that I'm gonna show just while you decide is my giant Cubo. Because he's huge! He's a giant Cubone! He will bop you with the bone! Rando? Okay. We will do Rando. Ooh, I know. It's gonna mean I have to move some things. Because I have to pull a drawer out to get to these. Now, I haven't done anything with these yet. Well, I've got these out now, so the books are there, and I have to move lots of stuff on my desk. So, firstly, we have the cloth map from Horizon Forbidden West. It's not quite as high quality cloth map as the one that came with God of War. We all know he has one. Tramp Tat. Well, yes, you all know that I have it. It's not really a collectible of sorts. But we have that map. If you give me a second. My god, am I going to be able to fold this back together? That's the true question. Oh, I did a thing and bought to the car about plushies for Elden Ring. Ooh. Yeah, I kind of want some more Elden Ring stuff, especially because Elden Ring's become a massive part of my gaming career. Stop! Focus! Stop it. Why is my camera doing this? Do the thing! Put that there for now, but I also... Sorry, I'm awake for a bit. We have these little carved strike things that came with the top edition of Forbidden West. If I move my face out of the way. And we have this one as well. I think these are really cool. Just something that adds that nice little homemade touch. I'm guessing they're not homemade, but it does make me think about, ooh, how easy would it be to craft these strike pieces? I know you can buy Strike the game itself, which I really think would be awesome. That one goes there, that one goes there. And since I'm in this box, I can also get these out, I suppose. Maybe. Maybe I can get these out of the box. More stuff from Horizon. Okay, put those back in the box. You got the Horizon Forbidden West collectibles that time. Get her to do it in Tom's stream. How will that work though? I'm not sure how that'll work. Elden stream. We're back, baby! Okay, so... this should be amusing, but what I want to do first... let's do that. I can cast this. You do your mimicry. And seeing as you've done that, I can now do this. Cheat the mimic! Not today, sir.
No!
See you later, potato! What was pff? Why, hello there, Mia, my lovely, lovely friend. Silvertail mask. Okay, now I've done that and cheated it. I can take that off. Nothing like cheating the game out of being able to attack you with full might. Because I'm not sure I'd like it going up against my full strength. Hydration's all you need. I can't remember where the chest is. Where is the chest? I really can't remember where the damn chest is. Have I gone loopy here? Hanging in there? How about yourself? There is the chest. No! Thomas, come back! What do you mean, come back? What do you mean, come back? I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still streaming. My stream is still fine. Ah. Yeah, really good, man. Just chilling out, watching a movie. A movie? He's watching a movie! What movie are you watching? Am I losing the plot here, or have I completely forgot where the mimic thing appears? A blue one. I mean, he might be. You're not supposed to judge. Let me quickly do this. Pull that up. Game stuff, Elden Ring map genie. Where ist the thing? Where are you? Why can't I remember? Nowhere near the boss you killed. Why can't I remember where the hell it is? I could have sworn it were there for some reason. Yeah, for some reason it's stuck in my head that that's where you get it. Being very peculiar. In a chest in Noxus, or however you spell it. Oh! God damn it. Let me just have a look. Because I don't want to miss the damn thing. Ah, so that's where you are, you sneaky boy. Hey Vic, how's it going, buddy? There, possibly? How are you doing today, Sam? Let's get SO at Vilovic. Let's have a Russian roulette, well, a German roulette for what clip?
Is he trying to pole dance?
I don't know, he's stuck, I just...
Damn,
like
he dead!
Pole dance.
Oh, I hate him so much.
Well, blame Lucas, he brought him on board.
Miss!
With a bottle of alcohol.
We're not too bothered about the beards from round here, to be honest. Welcome back, Stormy, if I didn't say it already. Smash! Do the thing. Damn it! You're supposed to give me some feet. All of the feet. I need that equipped. Doot 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 doot. Oh, it's the giant dead guy. Looking at the dead guy. Enjoying your Mayday? It's not too bad. It's just like another normal day for me at the minute. Yeah, that one. Right. Let's have a look at what's over here. Charging around, we see before us a very large drop. What are you screaming about?
Emotional damage!
What was emotional damage for anyway? Other than just wanting to press it. You confuse me. Oh. Hello there. Good day, young sir. Lord of Blood, your eminence! I beg you, grant me a seat at the table of your dynasty. Long live the Mogwin dynasty! We can get over there, you know. We should be able to cast him out. Lord Moog is not a good person. Collect the thing. Oh! Hi guys! Finish them! Tank the damage and steal their health. Thanks for the shit! I did Mogul Blood by accident. I went up the lift before I realized it was a boss. There is many things we need to do around here. Hey, screw you! We'll have less of that action. I will steal all of your whackety whack. Don't come back. Steal the health. Every last damn bit of it. Smashing. Oh, no critical. Guys? We got a 60... Well, it's not a 69. I thought we got the perfect landing of the two enemies there, but it wasn't quite perfect. Stop singing. No one wants to hear you sing. Hello there. Smashington! Homo beast. How do you know what gender they are? They're beasts. Ah, sneaky. There it is. Activate the fire so we can kill the spirit of whatever again. Ancestral spirit or something or other. I'll remember what it's called one day. But not today. It's time to go kill her from singing. We don't want no resurrecting enemies around here. Smash him down like Hammer Town. Bye-bye! Game over, Beastmen. Oh, I actually think they're called Beastmen. Did you just assume? Next thing on the list for me to do. We'll go over there afterwards. Let's clear out this. And stay down! Down, boy! Hit me, hit me, hit me with your rhythm stick. Hit him with a beamer! No! Our first death of the stream. Oh well, it was gonna happen at some point. I don't know why that dog seems like such a pain in the arse compared to all the others. Bubbles streamed once in her entire career, apart from when she used to do joint streams with me. She may be doing some Resident Evil 4 streaming in the future. I'm not too sure. But it's a possibility. You've also got to remember that Bobo doesn't play many games. Screw you. Ugh. Ha! I don't play minigames much. See you later, potato! Let's give ourselves some magic. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, boom! Get out of there, no! Jesus Christ! She hits hard! Hit her again! Screw! Okay, it's your stream singing. That's so confusing. There you go. The singing started and it's not me. You want to keep hitting me? That's fine. Smash time! Flowery! Flowery? Flightless! Ah! Shit! I'm gonna die, 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 I'm gonna die.
Shit.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Jesus, I'm gonna kill that guy!
But I'm all woman. Oh shit! Shit!
And fire!
Shit! We're going to play a wonderful game called Who Is Your Daddy? That's one ugly motherfucker.
Damn it! I'll be honest, you got me there, Stormy. All the noises well put me off. It just went into mad panic mode of, oh shit, what am I doing? Right. Fuck you. Have some nanas. The 2011 version, I have seen it. It's okay. It's definitely not Conan, but it's okay. Conan's not Conan if it's not Arnie. In my mind, anyway. Okay, let me put up Flightless. FB! I need to kill that goddamn fox. It's pissing me right off. Hit him! And again! Next! Long range! Fair enough, Tom. I didn't like the original. I found it a bit boring. Who are you and what are you doing here? Each to their own. I mean, it's the epitome of all of Power Cheese films that exist. Did that ram just try to... Come back here, you! Try to bloody hit me. You know me. Okay. Let's smush the ghost. I need to kill this guy and then we can actually carry on with what I'm supposed to be doing. Na 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 na. Get jiggy with it. Come on. Screw you guys. Next. Where are you, you filthy swine? You son of a bitch! Amazing how that thing isn't even a boss. I know. All the rest of those particular beasts are. This one is not. Alright. I need to grab that save point over there because I'm sick to death of running all the way back every time. And I haven't been collecting my death thing, so I've just lost all of my runes. Get good, screw. I look forward to your first playthrough. Alright, let's rest, because then I'll save here, and I don't need to run through all them every time. Never mind you. Not gonna happen. I did not. I think I played the demo for it. I pressed the wrong damn button. I had no magic left! So glad I used that. If you actually land an attack, it usually helps. Can't do it. Why can't I do it? It's really good. Look into it. I think it went free for PlayStation Premium recently. I don't have Premium. I've got the middle one, but I do have a lot of games at the minute, so I might put it on the back burner for now. It's like an animated Dark Souls, and it's actually really good. I'll keep an eye on it. Why here? This isn't even a fucking spawn point. Not a spawn point. I fucking rested over there. That's just annoying me now. Run all the way for nothing. It's okay. We'll run the journey for no apparent reason because the game doesn't like saving. Look. Rest. Look, you rested. Well done. Now load there next time. Fucking pain in my ass. If nothing else, I'll just have to swap to a different build. But none is particularly a problem. Fuck you. Thank God he's dealt with. Not to be dealt with again. Okay, marching up here. Light! Thanks, Ares. Glad you noticed that. Sometimes you get too technical with all the buffs and shit that you're trying to put on when you can just take it easy. Get 1 or 2 hits, back away. 1 or 2 hits, back away. This could be amusing. Screw you, hippies! And screw you, little things! Okay, I did some testy... Oh, hang on. Hey there, God of War. I've set 20's enemy spiders. How are you today? Okay, I did some testing and now I know that I will play Ace Combat with a joystick. Ooh, it just handles so much better. Most flat sims are much better with a stick. Irritated 50 followers, but Twitch claims only 49. I especially like some of the older spaceflight games with them. I googled around a bit and most people swore by a controller, but it just didn't work for me. I had the Hortus 5? The Hortus 5 flight stick? I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the 5. And whilst it was really good, my god, the learning curve. It took a long time to get good with it. Because I was too used to controller. Ignition! We've lit that. Cheapest herbs. That's weird. It's possible one of your followers is a bot, as Twitch can detect those in your followers sometimes. Definitely peculiar. That way? Literally, I just couldn't do pitching and yawing, and at the same time I kept mixing up speed control and yaw control buttons, as both are the shoulders. It's certainly been some time since I last played it, so I can't 100% remember, but I have a vague idea of what you mean. The good news is you are likely to nail that last follower very soon, regardless, so it's no sweat. No! Missed jump. God damn it. I have an itchy ear. Oh, to pick the steak of Marika rather than the fucking thing. Motherfucker. Yes, yes, come on. Charge. Get out of the way. I said out of the way. Damn, that made me laugh. Hey, just a quick hop over the side. Who's shooting me? Beastie blood. Yay, Ares is here. The God of War landed. Landed? Kicking ass and chewing bubblegum. Let's try going that way first. Platforming with a horse. Not my favourite thing on the planet, but at least you have a double jump with the horse. Why, hello there. Have you met my dragon friend? Toodaloo, motherfucker! Always kicking ass, but my gum is in the car. That means you're all out of gum. Oh dear. I looked into Dark and Darker, Stormy. It's currently not available at the moment because we're out of the beta period. Or alpha period, testing period, whatever you want to call it. It's not its time of the month. I'm intrigued by it. He definitely has my attention. The Shadow Realm! The God of War! Never! I need to head back over here now. Yeah, if we do it, we'll have to do one on the future betas. Agreed. Freaking Steak America here as well! Motherfucker. Just sucks that we have to go through BitTorrent. Yeah. It's the only bit that has me a bit iffy, but they even post on their Twitter and Discords where to actually get it to do the tests. So you're not potentially risking viruses. Try again. You missed. Hit him! Hit him again! No, no. You swing your large axe. I hit you quicker. Say X in the Arnie voice as a reward for channel points. Ooh! I can definitely do something like that. If you wish it, I can add that to the redeems. I will take back some of that health that you stole from me. One more time! The one good thing about that attack is the more health you have, the more it actually steals. Is there any more totems that we need to light while we're over here? I think we might be fine over this bit, but I'll have a quick check around and make sure. Squeak! Squeak! Good job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. This looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, and we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Oh my.
The more health you have, or they have, the more health I have, the more health it takes off them. Wow, now this looks like a job for me. Now everybody just follow me. I need a little controversy because I feel so empty without me. That's not the Eminem tune I've done before in Arnie voice, so that was slightly different. Or I get a bits badge, how exciting. It's exciting! You wish to take on Arnie in all of his spectacular glory? Then come at you! My maces will destroy you all. Whee! Hit! Hit the floor like a sack of shit. Shining Horn Headband. Have you played Dark Souls, Tom? Any of them? I have played Demon Souls. I've not completed it, but I've played some of it. I've also played Bloodborne, and I absolutely despised Bloodborne. I know there's a lot of people that say, oh, it's the best one. It isn't. It's absolutely shocking. It's the best one. No. Sorry, guys. I disagree. And that's the joys of gaming. You can disagree with somebody's choice of a game. Why didn't you like it? Slow, clunky, forced to go down one direction. Having to repeat the same thing multiple times until you learn the very specific combination that you need to do. If you're a microsecond off, there's no way to come back to it. It's basically, if you dodge once in the wrong direction or something like that, that's it, the fight's over. And I'm sorry, there's got to be some margin for error, otherwise it's not fun. Yeah. To me, it was boring as fuck. That's with the bosses anyway. The smaller enemies aren't that bad. But it's still not a fun game in my mind. Like my friend Nathan actually platinumed the game just so he could say to all the fanboys of the Soulsborne series, I have the platinum in Bloodborne and it's still shit. Because the first thing all Bloodborne fans turn around and say is, oh, but you haven't played enough of it. You haven't got good at it. Well, he's got the platinum and he still thinks it's shit. So that tells me everything you need to know. I wouldn't go that far as to ruining my life to getting the platinum just so you can call something crap and have no one say otherwise. Oh, Tom said fuck. I know the word ninny. Lol. It has been the argument that all Soulsborne players seem to put up at any point. If you say you don't like their games, they just go, get good. Or they come out with the argument, yeah, but you haven't played enough. Or you haven't completed it, so you don't know. It's the most infuriating statement I've ever heard from any gamer. Because it proves their lack of intelligence. So if you can give me an honest-to-God reason, like a well-structured counter-argument, I'll listen to you. If you're right, you're right, but just saying a phrase that everybody else says does not immediately make you win. I don't get it. Maybe I'm missing something from Bloodborne and that's why it seems so terrible, but I played... How much did I play? I played about 20 hours of Bloodborne and I just could not stand it. After 20 hours, you know if you like a game or not. We're at the same place, I think. I've come to defeat this one for the second time. So, possibly. I'll activate it for now. Let's get in there. Activate that. Activate that. Where did you go, fool? Why you go all the way over there? Come on. Damn it! Well, if you're gonna carry on with your floaty nonsense... Get out of its way! Beam me down like a shotgun. And again. Up some rot. Next! Let's give myself some health while we're here. In the butt! It is dead. Remembrance of the regal ancestor. Dominated. All of the dead spirits. It's kind of a counter statement, isn't it? Hey PT, we still gonna have that Discord chat after you stream? Yeah. I'll be finishing up quite soon, actually.
Shaw!
I've just got a couple of extra things I wish to do here, and then I will be good to go. Huzzah! Do 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 do. Me 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 me. But yeah, I'll have got plenty of time, Stormy. Enjoying your content as always. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. Up and over. Perfect. Rejuvenating bollockses. I know that's not what it says. Oh, hello there. Oh, it's a rune arc. That's not really something I wanted, if I'm honest. Hey! Haha! Screw you, mimic creatures. You deserve wiping from the face of the planet. I killed it in 5 hits. Nice! Is that the first one or the second one of those big things? Because the one I just did was the second. Yep, I'm going across. For anyone that didn't know as well, the large, like, Indiana Jones balls. First that I have done. Okie doke. Black wet blade. Ah! Smashy, smashy! Give me some health, motherfucker! See, I do try to stop myself swearing now and again. Hey Chad, does my thumbs up skull look like a thumbs up skull, or does it look like he's flipping someone off? I may need to recommission it. I'd always seen it as a thumbs up skull, but now that you've said it, you've put that in my head. You self-saboteured there, Stormy. Okay, cool. Yeah, you were all good until you said something. When I start streaming soon, I need to figure out some emotes. Well, currently, these are all mine. Until some more get approved. Oh, he's doing the YouTube side of it though, Stormy, because he's got his 1,000 subs on YouTube.
1,000 subs? It's a miracle.
Spectacular work though. Is it different on YouTube? It certainly is. Well, I don't know the actual rules myself, Stormy, to be honest with you, because I've not read them. But I know after reading them, Flightless changed his mind about doing the restream thing and streaming on both. So always kill those giant Tomb Raider walls. Squish you, Nux lady! Squished. I need to get up there. I'm gonna say I think you'll have access to mine unless you were... Well, you've got the banana peel, so you should have access to mine. Smash! Take you down like Hammer Town! Stupid bloody Nox. You come into my building, trying to F me over? I'll see about that, you bastard! Whee! Whee! Touch Grace. Might as well get my rest and claim everything back. Do I have any other spells that I want to try out for now? I think I'm pretty good, to be honest. The lightning's not exactly great. Creates an image of the Order to deal holy damage. We good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Let's get rid of that. Oh, actually, that does come in handy now and again. The one I want is for getting rid of rot. I just can't remember where it is. Where is it? I know there's a guy that started recreating it by himself. I don't know about any official versions of it. Finish him off. Fucking idiot. Smashy, smashy. Maces come smashy. Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. Smashing all the puddles I'm showing. Oh shit! Game over! Laters, potatoes! Sucks to be you! Hermod document says I need 30k subs to have emotes and stir message. Yeah, I don't know. I will do research later. Yeah, honestly, YouTube stuff seems absolutely ridiculous. It's like they don't want to make money. Oh, you must have 1,000 people sub to you before you can start earning any money. Because before that, you won't get any adverts on your channel, so they're not making money off of you either. So, what's the point? It just seems like a completely stupid thing that they've not amended yet. It's part of the reason I kind of just went, you know what? Fuck off. I'll stream on Twitch. Yeah, I'm about halfway to the 1k subs right now. Which isn't bad at all, really, considering you don't stream on YouTube at all. Finger Slayer Blade! Oh, it's a key. Great Ghost Glovewort. I'm just approaching 200, I think. Yeah, I'm somewhere close to 200 on YouTube. Not quite hit 200, but I'm there. But the one thing that definitely hurt my streaming at one point was using Restream. Whilst it's a good thing in theory to build yourself up on both platforms at the same time, because people could go watch me on YouTube and not do any of the subbing or anything like that, it seemed to go that that's how it happened. Making progress to your maid suit. Maid outfit Stormy. I on YouTube. I have given up with YouTube. Me personally, I enjoyed the streaming side too much, and YouTube doesn't help streamers. In my opinion, YouTube hinders streamers. Killed my horse. Now you must die. Where the hell are all these going? You sons of bitches! I was trying to read Stormy's comment at the same time. The most successful Twitch plus YouTubers typically create content specific and unique for each, most of the time. Yeah, and well, that's great. It's not for me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a businessman. You don't need to apologise. It was me who were trying to do a fight and read you. Oh, shit. The time that you actually weren't trying to distract me. That one move is just ridiculous. You want it! You fucking want it! Take it! And again! Want to kill me? Next! I'll take you to Hammer Town! How do you like me now? Next! Are you happy now? The only voice, it's so funny. Annie appreciates it. The ever impressive. I didn't know we had to defeat 3 of these feckers. Tree! The magic number. Yes, it is. It's a magic number. Nope, I've already defeated this one. For feck's sake, how do I get out now? How do I get out of here? What's going on? Where do I go? Could you not show me the way to go home? Where is it? Aha! Big open world that's completely pointless. Go back! Hopefully that won't have respawned everybody. We both know it will. Yep, it did. You're dead! Stop glowing! You are useless to me now! What are you doing here? Fine, I will destroy you. Not that way I won't. Need to go back the way I came. Screw you, hippies! Not that way either. Bye bye. Wee. Oh, oh, oh. It's party time. It's time to fight with the Crucible Knight. We will destroy him. I don't have enough to level up. What is that about? One thing I wish to do first, before we carry on, I will quickly nip back here. See what is going on at the round table. See if Roger has anything to say. Roger. Hey, Roger.
Always good to know.
Toke.
Lately, I feel I'm on the precipice of, and I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way beforehand, since you're so scary and all.
Since you are so scary, I wanted to apologize first.
If Dean knew what drives me now, he would surely boil over with rage.
Sadly, Mayday is drawing to an end, and tomorrow is right back to work. So I will head to bed now. Have fun, everyone, and I hope to see you soon. See you later, Vic. Have a good sleep, and I will catch you latorious. Eezo! Nella with the 200 biddies!
Finish him!
Thank you! Very much appreciated. Let's drop Nella another link. I can't do an SO for Nella. Remember, you need to be following Nell on YouTube. She may be coming over to Twitch at some point soon. Maybe. Oh, banana. I'm so glad I don't have that as a redeemable.
You have returned.
What is it?
What is it?
What is it? I might need some help setting it up. Just give us a shout. We all here, we all know roughly what we're doing. I mean, I bumble my way through it all. Yeah, we're good there. Don't need any of that. Ooh, what do we want? Restores FP upon defeating enemies or a winged great horn axe. Soul Stifler. Raise the great horn's wings to summon a soul-sapping miasma. Enemies in the affected area will temporarily suffer from reduced defense. I use stream elements for Twitch. I am OBS, and I assume Nella is Streamlabs? We don't know which one to pick. I don't think I've ever picked the axe before. But in the same breath, I've never used the damn thing. Nah. I'll take that one for now. Or Prism Live Studio.
Now go forth.
I'll be using Prism on Twitch. Oh, really? I know nothing about Prism, so I can't help you on the Prism side of things. But outside of that... Okay, you Irish bastard. So the good thing about OBS is you just have a different profile and you set it to link to Twitch rather than YouTube. That works quite well. Lucy uses it and it looks easy. Yeah, he said previously to me about using Prism, but I know nothing about it so far, so I'm a bit... I don't know. Let's do something I've never done before. Can't find him. He's probably been locked up. Toodaloo! The Taunter's Tongue! Have you found him before? I've always considered jumping down there. I've just never actually jumped down there before. Or you mean Blade? Not that I know of. I tried in the ruins, but I killed the merchant. Tried in Sphere River Place. Not there. He should... If you're at the same point as me, he won't actually come down here. If your quest is specifically to go find him, he'll be down the bottom. But that'd mean... Oh. Here he is. Ooh. Was ist das? Cypher Potter. All the beds that don't get used. His questline is basically Ranni's questline. Can I go over this side? No? Okay. Do 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 do. Boop. Ah! Sir? He's still alive. Not for much longer, but he's still alive. What did we just pick up? This. Holy damage! Ooh. Unblockable blade! Oh! That's kinda cool. Put the cookie down! Oh, is even Rogier? He's dead. I mean, something happened to him? I don't know why I'm saying it like that. My best bet for you is whatever stage you're at the minute. Are you using your Arnie character? I don't have an Arnie character because my creation didn't really work for him.
I feel like I'm really coming to grips with spirit. I can see how and why immortal essence exists. A spirit under the Golden Order. I can understand their yearnings. Master Hugh said it himself, actually. That once again, I'm pleased.
Eh. Oh, I can upgrade him to full. Take it! He's pretty good as well. Knight Evan and Garval. Outside of that... Curtsy!
Well, I took you for dead.
You always take us for dead. We're gonna walk away for 30 seconds and you think we're dead.
The girl has come as ever. Time and technique have tis good to see. An imprisoned monster does not deserve an apprentice. Or a daughter. But at times, that's precisely what she feels like to me. I've gone soft. And it isn't easy.
He's going soft. You should have done Jackie Chan. I need a couple more 5s before I can upgrade that, but getting both up to the same level makes sense. Is there anything else that I should push up first? I don't think I've got many things to level up at the minute. It's kind of just waiting to get the right stuff in. Stuff him! Nope, you can't kill anyone in here, Stormy. These guys are all safe. I could take on Ares. There we go. I've got old school Kratos ready to defeat Ares. Or new Kratos. I am sure your murderous heart is saddened by this. I am. Worf. Fern. Locris. Maestro. Lobo, you've seen me. Raven. I couldn't remember who she were then for a minute. And I'm sure you all know this guy. Mr. Testicle Chin himself. Nice thongs. Not quite a thong. Not quite. It's close. I do like the Kratoses though. We could get an eyesight. Ooh, we could actually make Kratos purpley. Pube face. You should do Rylar. Do I have the correct thing for Rylar yet? Oh, I don't have it yet. There's a pot helmet that is literally just a pot. The Kratos isn't technically mine. It is and it isn't. I got the Kratos baseline. The extremes are amazing. Dom has one with a super nose and one with a huge chin. Yeah, they can look utterly ridiculous. Give Lobo some horns. It's your favourite heads! Your favourite head, Stormy. I know you love them so much. I think I can show you what I was going to use for like a Conan look. I think I bought everything. I can't remember what Conan has on his feet. Is he just sandals? That'd technically work. I will smush you. Sandals with little grass feet. Yeah, that's the suit of armor I've considered for like a Conan build. Which I'm very tempted to do a Conan build. But again, I need to recreate Arnie's face to be able to do that. Back to what I was supposed to be using. Wow, it's 10:15. The day is so quick. It certainly has. Muslim Knight, Carrion Knight, Knight Greaves. Good night, Greaves! I just saw Naboo wagging in his sleep. What's my poise at? Poise is at 52. I want to go up and put the poise up, but unfortunately, I wonder if there is a samurai outfit. There is. There's two. There's a samurai and there is a ronin. I think I've got it. I'm not 100% sure though. I might not have picked it up from the shop. Oh, here it is. Ba-ba-da. Where the hell? I can't remember which ones it is. Oh, there. There you go. That's the samurai look. You can lose the fur off the back, which I generally do, because it looks tosh. Arigato. Anyway. Back to my knightly look for the minute. Apart from that, well, I've had a break in combat now. I think I might end it here for now. Not push it too much and end up killing my back. Seems like the logical choice. What we might as well do is quickly... Nope, no. If we nip back to Ranni now, we should be good to go for that. Ranni's Rise! We're gonna rise out of this. Whee! Although I don't think I'd actually finished where I was supposed to be. I can't remember what I'm supposed to be getting from here, that's the problem. Up we go. Ranni!
Ah, not blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron.
It is.
My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. Ah, but before I leave,
I must entrust thee with this.
Take it.
Carry an inverted statue.
My discarded flesh lieth beyond the seal unlocked by it, upon which is carved the curse mark of thy desire. I can fathom what thy purpose might be.
Perfect.
Neither of us is welcomed by the brighter path. I see. You may leave now. It was but brief.
Yes, not our lord.
Thou
Thanks for the
gavest me
stream.
fine
Not
service.
a problem, dudes.
What is it? Thy purpose in approaching me was to... You may leave now. I too am to depart on a journey. What is it? Thy purpose... You may leave now.
You may leave now. Right, let me quickly... Let's return to Ranni's Rise. Oh no, it doesn't matter. I will teleport us to where we need to go next for this part. And then after that, where we need to go is here. So this will be the closest teleportation location. Teleportation location, place. What time is it? It's midnight, dude. Stormy streams at midnight for us. Cool beans. Right, allow me to make a game save. And while that does its thing, I'll move it over onto the chat, switch off the PlayStation, and have a look at who we should raid. Give me a moment. Let's have a look at who we shall raid. Channel stuff. Twitch. Who we shall... Shh. Tay-Tails! She's playing Stray. Definitely. We're gonna raid Tay-Tails. I have decided already. So slash raid at Tails Shippy. Invalid username / Let's try that again. There we go, the raid has been created. Okie dokie guys, well thank you very much for joining me today. It has been an absolute pleasure. We've smashed out some decent bosses, also had my ass kicked a couple of times by a big orange dog, which I'm going to call the fox. And all that's left to say for me is I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace out and follow that raid. See you later.